What it do, what it could be. Hopefully it's what it should be. I'm Sticks By The Way, CEO By The Way Entertainment. And guess who we got right here? Live and direct at Once Upon a Time in LA, my boy Rosecrans Vic.
What's the deal, bro? Good to see you.
It's great seeing you, homie.
Yeah. Now I've been running into you at like so many events. I see you working, bro. It's like it's dope. It's one of those things of like, oh shit, like I love to see other people extremely motivated and getting after it. It makes me want to work, twice as hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing your shit.
Well, I'm going to say work twice as hard because you motivating us to work as hard as we work.
So we just going to be fucking, exactly. And because I feel like from the West Coast, like, we do have to work a little harder sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
We do.
So, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying?
We do because they try to dictate everything for it to be towards New York, and then the sound is moving towards the South.
Yeah.
And then with, what's his name? The one that likes to wear pink. Young Thug. He hit us with the Atlanta run the world right now, this whole hip hop shit, and it's gonna be here for a long time. And I feel like the way the West been moving for the past 3 years, and the people that's in position now, we have action on making sure that we go to the next level. It's about putting a spotlight on it, and you are one of the people that help put a spotlight on the West Coast and these artists out here.
Yeah, appreciate that.
How did you get into the forefront of doing that? Because from what I watched, you used to work in a bank.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I used to work at the bank, and I mean, I was doing this since I've been doing this since 2013, and I was balancing my full-time job and just, writing on my blogs when I got off work and just, doing as much as I could, and then from there started throwing events. The events turned into, meeting a lot of people, doing more events, covering festivals, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
That's a hell of a snowball.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the same route that we had to take, based on the simple fact that I used to manage an artist, and it was like we was paying so much money to open up for artists, and I feel like we could just put that same money into paying this artist a headline for you, and you just open up for him. That way you get that connection, and you also make the money doing so. And then from that, it steamrolled from labels reaching out, thinking that I had an ear towards talent, and then it led to me being an A&R scout. I know that you are an A&R. How did you lead into that field?
With the A&R stuff, I mean, I guess I'm not an officially A&R, but I just do a lot of things maybe that A&R would do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I guess I'm a pretty good talent scout. I know when shit is moving and when to, start getting after it. You know what I'm saying? And with that, it gets a lot of people's attention, and they start to think like, oh, who's next? You know what I'm saying? So it's really that, not necessarily A&R. Like, I don't feel all the responsibilities, but the talent scout side of it, it's just like, I guess I'm just blessed with the ear or eye, whatever it is.
He being modest about it. I'm gonna say he being modest because, like me, I don't like calling myself a promoter.
Yeah.
It's like one of those boxes I don't want to go into. He's trying to avoid being an A&R because I'm guessing you love this media shit, right?
I love the media shit, yeah.
You're an A&R.
Yeah.
You do your shit. Yeah. When it comes to being in a studio, that's what you do. When it comes to being out there in the field and scouting, that's what you do. When it comes to making sure the artist has these numbers to be out here and be a front runner, you make sure that happens. And then you also give them a platform, and that's just a whole nother level shit.
Maybe when I get a plaque, I'll say, all right, I guess so. You know what I'm saying? Like, so until then, I'm gonna just be like, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that for sure.
We are live right now. We are at Once Upon a Time in LA. Y'all hear the crowd going crazy for RJ, Mr. LA. He's in the building. But we're gonna keep this kind of quick. But when it comes to the representation of LA, how did you figure out a way to squeeze into there? Especially when you branded yourself Rosecrans Vic. Like, that's a well-known street down every city when it comes to Los Angeles County.
Exactly.
Like, that's a branded thing. Are you some way in marketing?
Yeah, that was really like, how people put up billboards all over the city? So I never had to do that. They're on every single freeway. You see it every single street. You want to drive down, you want to go to the beach, it says Rosecrans right there. Even ex-girlfriends will be like, I can't stop thinking about you because I passed down, I get off on the exit, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I thought I was one step ahead. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's similar to what Nipsey did. Like, he really branded like the Crenshaw and Slauson, both streets, and when you go down Crenshaw now, you always think of Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? When even when you're on Slauson as well, you're gonna, Slauson boys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's these like really key streets in LA, and me growing up alongside of it my whole life in every different city that there is, I thought, that's what I identified with the most, as opposed to like one single city. You know what I'm saying? I identify with the street.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
And that's smart because every time I see Rosecrans, no matter what city I'm in, I'm like, Rosecrans Vic. I'm like Downey? Maybe he's a part of this Rosecrans. I'm like Compton? Maybe he's a part of this Rosecrans.
It's literally all of them. Like I've spent time in all of them. You feel me? So.
But that does tie back into my question where it's like, how does that feel about you, Brandon, on the West Coast? And it's like, no matter where you go, no matter if it's the South, it's the East, Puerto Rico where you've been going, Cuba, no matter where you go, they're going to represent Rosecrans and relate to being LA. I fucks with that. I like what you're doing out here. I fucks with you in the Brown podcast. Brown Bag podcast. Brown Bag podcast. I apologize for saying it wrong the first time. You let the do know y'all doing y'all shit, especially for the Hispanic culture. Thank you for continuing to bring out that shit because I'm a part of bringing this ties. You know, the ties of.
It's important. It's important.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you guys speak to your culture on another level that the other hip hop communities can't speak to it.
Exactly.
And I like that y'all are stepping in and being that representation.
Exactly. Because we all grew up together. Like shout out you, shout out DJ Head. It's like we all see. It's like, bro, we're all in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
So my wife Mexican. So my son is Mexican, which means
so
I know what the union needs to be. We need to continue to build this shit on the West Coast. I fuck with you. I appreciate what you're doing. Check out Rosecrans Ave. Check out Brown Bag Podcast. And stay tuned in. I'm curious to see what 2022 is going to bring.
Shit, me too.
Thank you, my guy.
Keep doing your thing. Shout out my boy Sneaks right here. We're at Bank California Stadium, once upon a time in LA.